Hey guys, today I've got another video for you which is actually following on from one we did a few weeks ago where we learned how to take our thumb right here and just stretch it a little bit like that, and then you can bring it back down, make it back to normal. So this follows on slightly. It's the pinky trick that I teased at the end of that video. If you haven't seen it, links will be in the description and in the cards. But basically it's just a really weird illusion. If you're squeamish, look away now because we're going to be I'll show you how what it looks like right now, so you can see that it's quite weird to look at. This probably gets some of the best reactions for tricks that don't involve cards. For me, this really freaks people out when I do it, so I really enjoy to perform it. I've seen Dynamo do it quite a few times, so if you want to learn how to bend your pinky like Dynamo, stay tuned, and that's what we're going to be learning in today's video. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the method to do this is, the secret is you're not bending it. The spectator's sort of led to believe that you're bending it like this. Okay, so if you imagine my pinky, they're led to believe it's in this sort of shape. Okay, the actual finger's bent like that. What's actually going on is we bend it like this. Okay, but we just turn it sideways a bit to make it look like the pinky's bent. You see? So I'm just bending my pinky normally inwards, and then you sort of turn it to the side, put a bit of pressure, pushing downwards with my right thumb and upwards with my right middle finger, like this, and you can see it sort of looks a bit like the pinky's bent. Now if you fiddle around with this a bit, you can make it look, that illusion look really good, okay? So I'll take you through that step by step, but that's essentially what's going on. Right, so the first step with this effect is just taking your pinky and showing the spectator, but don't make too much of a big deal out of it because you want this to shock them, okay? This is something which has some real shock value to it. When you just take your pinky and just say, look at this, and you pull it out, it just really shocks them. You're going to get a much better effect like that. So don't say to them, oh, check this out, look at my pinky, I'm going to bend it, okay? You watch. Don't say that, just say, watch this. And then do it, and then say you're stretching after that. So that'll add to the effect. But you're just going to take the pinky, and as I said, middle finger contacts sort of this first joint here, so quite low down, and the index finger contacts around the second joint, okay, like that. And then your right thumb just contacts on the opposite side, sort of on the tip, like that. And using these positions, this is how we're going to bend it. Now the first step is you sort of bring in the bottom bit with your right middle finger, so you pull that bottom joint towards you, so you can see like that. So we're not bending it sideways, we're bending it downwards like that, but we're putting pressure with the thumb, and we're pulling up with these two fingers to make the pinky look bent. So you apply pressure there, and the pressure with the thumb that way. Now if you apply both those forces together, you can see the pinky's starting to look a bit bent, right? Keep going with that, and keep going and keep going. So you're basically just bending the pinky in like that. But because you're concealing the sort of nail area with your thumb, you manipulate it to make the pinky look bent, okay? Like that. Now, a lot of this is just playing around with it, just to get a feel for what angle looks best, but you can see that looks really weird, doesn't it? If I let go, my pinky's just in that position there. Okay, it's not a weird position. It's just the positioning of your fingers to make the pinky look like it's a strange shape. Okay, so that's really how we're accomplishing this effect. So as I said, this is just something you have to play around with a lot. It takes a while just to get the feel for it, but once you do, you can really produce this every single time on demand. It looks really cool. So once more, middle finger there, index there, thumb there. Apply pressure inwards with the two fingers, and pressure sort of the opposite way with your thumb, and that'll bend the pinky like that. And then you just manipulate the angle, so you sort of turn your hand anti-clockwise sort of motion with your right hand, and that'll make it look even more bent. Okay. And then you can just suddenly stretch it back out again, and show you your hands are normal. Something that's which really polishes this effect off, is if you can snap your knuckles, and you can do it on your pinky. It's really cool if you can do that, because it sounds like you're breaking the finger or something, which is, I've had amazing reactions when I've managed to do it. I haven't been able to do it in this video because I've been doing it quite a lot. So obviously once you snap the knuckle for the first time, it takes a while until you can do it again. I won't do it if some of you guys are squeamish. I know a lot of people who don't like that noise, but that's just something fun you can add in, especially just to make this effect even more powerful. So that's how to bend your pinky, guys. Combine it with the thumb effect that we learned a few weeks ago, and that's a really great routine, sort of stretching your fingers, warming up, as I say. You can just add in for a bit of fun just before you do card effects. So it's just really something. It's very nice to do. Just a little fun you can have just to set the tone for the rest of your performance. Alright then guys, that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, favourite, comment and subscribe. And if you want to stay tuned to what's going on my channel, make sure to check out my Instagram and my Twitter accounts. Links will be down in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. But for now, as always guys, this has been Complete Deception, and I'll see you later.